Are you a game developer? Tired of your game looking dull and boring? Hi, my name's Acerola, hobbyist game developer and professional masochist. I was once like you, wondering why my game looks unprofessional, but too lazy to learn basic color theory. That was until I found post-processing. With simple tools like brightness, contrast, and saturation, you can have your games go from 0 to 1 in terms of RGB values. Before we talk about effects, we need to learn a little bit about color spaces. You might think that your color values very nicely linearly increase from 0 to 1 like so. Wrong! Color values in Unity are in gamma space by default. Gamma space, or sRGB, means that your linear color values are gamma corrected, which means nothing in this video will work, so you need to reverse the gamma correction by using this formula, or going into your Unity project settings and changing the color space to linear. With that out of the way, do you find that there isn't enough of a difference between lights and darks in your renders? Or perhaps your colors aren't washed out enough? Introducing contrast. By taking your color, subtracting 0.5 from it, multiplying it by a contrast value, and then adding the 0.5 back to it, you can adjust the gain of your color so that dark colors become darker and light colors become lighter. But wait, there's more. By adding an additional constant, we can control the brightness of our color. This formula is a 2-for-1 deal and controls both contrast and brightness, but make sure to clamp your output color to between 0 and 1 before you apply any more effects. Speaking of more effects, do you find that your colors are too dull? Or perhaps they aren't dull enough? Introducing saturation. In order to control saturation, we need to calculate a grayscale value for our color. This can be done by dotting our color with the following vector, which will accentuate the green channel, since green has the most impact on perceived luminance. We then linearly interpolate between our original color and the grayscale color in order to desaturate our color. Or we can overload the linear interpolation and go in the opposite direction to achieve a more saturated, intense color. Once again, do not forget to clamp your output color to between 0 and 1. Do you find that your game doesn't feel dark enough? Or perhaps you have increased the brightness of your game, but it doesn't feel quite right? It turns out our eyes don't perceive light in the same way as cameras. Here at Acerola Incorporated, we have been hard at work, and we hear you. Because of that, I'm happy to introduce gamma correction. By taking your colors that are between 0 and 1 and taking them to any power, you are applying gamma correction. Powers that are between 0 and 1 will increase the perceived brightness by bringing darker colors up while leaving lighter colors alone. Powers greater than 1 will have the inverse effect. Gamma correction should generally come at the end of your post-processing pipeline, since your colors become non-linear. Combining all of these effects, we can create something truly special. As you can see here, I've given my grass field a more vibrant and stylized aesthetic with only simple color correction changes. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. That's all for this video, folks. I've been wanting to make videos on more advanced post-processing effects, but in order to do that, I need to talk about the basics first. Thanks for watching!